Once kangaroos are harvested, dressed and tagged, they are stored in an approved field chiller called a field depot. Australian legislation requires that state food authorities specifically accredit every field depot, ensuring they operate under an approved food safety program. The Australian standard stipulates carcasses in field depots must be chilled to 7 degrees Celsius within the first 24 hours and kept at this temperature or lower until processing. Carcasses that do not meet this requirement cannot be processed. The managers of field depots must ensure that all chilling is fully effective. Before carcasses are sent to the processing plant, managers of field depots check each carcass for any sign of abnormality. They also inspect that the kidneys, heart, liver and lungs are still attached, and there is a completed approved tag with a signed harvester declaration. Any carcass that does not meet these requirements is rejected. Using several sources of information, State Food Authority officers verify how long each carcass has spent in the chiller and the effectiveness of this chilling. Initially, the time of harvest and age of each carcass is recorded from the approved carcass tag. The temperature of the field chiller and each carcass is recorded daily, and when the carcasses are taken from the chillers to be transported to the processing plant. Australian state governments also have strict mandatory requirements for the hygiene of field depots. The Australian standard specifies that field depots must be kept clean and orderly at all times and constructed in a way that ensures they can be easily and effectively cleaned. There must be access to clean water, and all surfaces, rails and equipment in each depot must be cleaned each time it is emptied. Depot managers must maintain accurate records of all carcasses that are received and the dispositions for these carcasses for traceability purposes. Records are also kept of any kangaroos that are rejected and disposed of if there are any breaches of time or temperature requirements. The times that carcasses are loaded for transport to the processing plant must be recorded and sent to both the processing plant and state food authorities.